terrifying 911 call. As the dispatcher here, "I need to report a murder. I have killed my children."
Dickens called 911 Monday night and told operators he killed his children, where a father has confessed to killing 4 of his children.
It was 10:09 p.m. on a quiet Monday in Zebulon, North Carolina. The call to the Johnson County Sheriff's Office wasn't from a panicked neighbor or a terrified victim. It was the killer himself. Deputies rushed to the scene, expecting chaos, but finding a quiet suburban home. They found the caller, Wellington Delano Dickens III, waiting for them. And then he offered a detail that plunged the entire investigation into a new kind of horror.
This happened at a home on the 100 block of Springtooth Drive. All right, we turn now to that horrific story out of Johnston County. A man allegedly called 911 and confessed to killing 4 of his children.
Dickens admitted he had a 3-year-old son inside the house, alive and unharmed.
They found a 3-year-old alive inside of the home.
But he quickly confirmed the unimaginable. 4 of his other children were dead, hidden inside the trunk of a car parked in the garage.
After 4 children were found dead inside the trunk of a car inside his garage. Their bodies were found inside the trunk of a car. This all playing out at a home near Zebulon on Springtooth Drive near NC 39. Court papers revealing all 4 of those children.
Under the beam of a deputy's flashlight, the initial suspicion became a sickening reality. Inside the vehicle's trunk were what investigators confirmed were the remains of 4 children. But the trauma of the discovery was amplified by the realization of when this tragedy occurred. The state of the bodies indicated they had been there for a significant period of time. This wasn't a crime that happened hours ago. This was a secret the father had been carrying, hiding for days or weeks.
The bodies were discovered in the trunk of a car at a Johnston County home 5 months after the murders.
Sadly, officials believe the remains had been in the trunk since May.
The victims were identified as Dickens' 3 biological children, ages 6, 9, and 10. But the tragedy reached beyond his immediate offspring, including his 18-year-old stepchild in the massacre.
6-year-old daughter Leah Dickens, 9-year-old daughter Zoe Dickens, 10-year-old Wellington Dickens, and 18-year-old Sean Bradsfield were found dead. Now, they established that Dickens had killed his 3 biological children. They were 6, 9, and 10 years old, and then an 18-year-old stepchild. Now,
4 young lives, gone not through accident or illness, but at the hands of their own father, who then used the very family car as a coffin. The contrast was sickening. 1 3-year-old son safe inside, 4 children decomposing in the trunk just feet away, and the father calmly confessing to the murder of his own family. Imagining the unthinkable horror the remaining child must have had looking at his father, possibly thinking if he may be the next victim. Dickens was immediately charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. The investigation revealed a motive rooted in darkness, a betrayal of trust so profound it defies understanding. The final question remains: what kind of man can live with his 4 dead children sealed away in his garage, keeping up a facade of normalcy, only to call the police when he finally decides he's done carrying the secret? The quiet streets of Zebulon will forever remember the night the quiet father used the most chilling words possible to confess the unthinkable. So many remaining questions. How did the children go missing for so long with no concerns from the schools or other family members? Where was the mother? Did she or anyone else report the children missing? No real excuses for the school or outside family, but there are reports that the kid's mother unfortunately died just 1 year earlier from pregnancy complications. This was an already torn family in grief. Moments when you think it's impossible to get worse. Tragedy occurred. The quiet streets of Zebulon will forever remember the night the quiet father used the most chilling words possible to confess the unthinkable. We will watch this case closely as more details are revealed. What are your thoughts on this devastating series of events? Subscribe now. Stay tuned for more Murder, Motive, and Mayhem.